The Billion Oyster Project's Community Reef program allows students and community scientists to participate in local oyster restoration. Our goal is to have one community reef in every borough. The reefs are a great way to safely interact with New York City's coastal wildlife.
Hi, my name is Tanasia, the Community Reefs Regional Manager at the Billion Oyster Project. So we have community reefs that are located all around New York City, and today we're here at the Coney Island Community Reef. So this is just one of the structures that we use when we're putting oysters in the water, and this one is a community reef cabinet. So similar to a file cabinet, you have your files and you have your file drawer. And so these oysters are inside of what we call an oyster file. So I'll pull one up now to show you what it looks like. And so these oysters are filled with, or this file is filled with oyster spat on shell. And then when we come out to monitor, we'll pull a few of these files out of the cabinet, walk to shore, and then we'll measure the growth of the oysters. And there's usually fish and critters that like to swim in between the files, so we'll take a look at those as well. Here's another file. This one is much older, and as you can see, with time, the oyster shells start to attach other types of critters. You probably can't see it from there, but there are lots of sea squirts, sponges, crabs, sometimes even fish swimming around the reef. And so just to compare an older file to a much younger file, and with time, as mentioned, the oyster starts to just take shape and create a 3D structure, which is what we want to happen. So as mentioned, here is a newer file with spat on shell. They're really small, and this is what it will look like with time. It starts to grow other organisms, see algae on it, and this is a great sign that our reef is growing. So we sometimes get the question, why can't we just put oysters on bottom? So we like to monitor these files, and when we monitor them, we want to be able to grab the oysters and bring them to shore. So we want to be able to have them inside of a controlled container to make it easier for us to pull the oysters out of the water and for us to monitor. Happy National Oyster Day!